Alright, here we go, we're live, everybody. Sorry. I am running a bit late today. My bad. Here we go. Where they at? Come here, 2K. Okay, we're not late. We got 5 minutes, but still. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's see. I'm gonna go on YouTube real quick, see if we got everything up. Everything look good. Here we go. I don't got my camera. My bad, everybody. Hold on. That's my fault. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Oh, lordy. Here we go. Yes, remove it. Jesus, dude. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Jesus, dude. Just wanted to not work today. Alright, we're back. Jesus. Here we go. My bad, everyone. My bad. L Streamer in the chat for that. Jesus. Alright, let's see. I already know what's gonna be today. I mean, it's a stupid trailer that they always start off with, the cinematic trailer. And now here it is, wants to go off because of stupid ad. Thanks, 2K, for running an ad right in the middle of it. Lovely. Yeah, get me right back on the screen. Jesus, bro. Freaking pissing me off already today. Yeah, I don't care about the chat. When it comes to their chat. Gameplay reveal, everybody. Are we excited? I ain't. I'm gonna be disappointed again. I'm disappointed with the roadmap news. Look, here's the thing. This game ain't gonna have really any hype around it until they release the city and stuff. And they show us park stuff. And my team, like, they actually show, like, what's the triple threat park and what's actually gonna be, like, in the game. I'm gonna try not to talk much, obviously, when they start the stream. But, like, this shit's gonna be just ass. I'm not gonna lie. And sorry if I'm talking low and tired. I just woke up to do this stream for everybody. But yeah, I already got a feeling this is gonna be ass. The video will be coming out later today about this. I'll be discussing it off stream in a video format. So obviously I'll get my live reaction, then I'm gonna turn it. I'm not turning it into a video because I actually want to get my own thoughts, digest. You're gonna put up words and say dynamic dribbling and precision shooting and skill-based gameplay. Like, you can't fool me with the trash words, my guy. Y'all did this last year. And 25 is the worst 2K by far. It's not even close. I'd rather play 18 than play 25. So, and you're celebrating in 26. If you're celebrating the greatest 2K of all time, 2K16, y'all better have it at least as a decent game. I'm not going to say they need to go balls to the wall and it be the greatest 2K just like 16, but it needs to be right up there with it. If you're going to be celebrating the greatest 2K to ever be made when it comes to online mode and park and just the vibes. Here we go.
The moments that last forever go beyond what we see on the court.
You are the Finals MVP.
These moments start with the ball, a dream,
We've already seen this.
Relentless will to win. They're a culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped on the court. All of those moments have led to this one. NBA2K26. Ball over everything.
Welcome back to our road to NBA.
Oh, we're starting off with Evan.
Streams. I hope everybody has
I'm
had
wrong
a great
about
week
this
so far, and hopefully we can help you end your week on a high note here. Since Monday, I have been seeing posts asking what day gameplay would be coming. Remember, when we said July 28th, that was the week of July 28th, and the same thing applies for all the other dates we put out. But today is the day.
Yes, Evan.
Gameplay.
People need
Maybe I'll wait a couple
clarification.
days, but we
They're
are here to talk
freaking.
about
They don't know.
today. Before we get into it, as always, we do have a couple housekeeping items to walk through. Today, we are talking about NBA 2K26 on Gen 9 platforms. That is the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Yes. We don't need to be talking about
We
PS4.
also do have Twitch drops enabled on these streams. And that means just by watching them on Twitch, you can earn a locker code. You guys were saying that we started the show late, but we just wanted to give you some, 5 extra minutes to get some extra Twitch drops time, and hopefully you were able to get that. But for the first half of the summer, the Twitch drops will be to earn a locker code for NBA 2K25. So if you watch for 45 minutes, which
I mean, a free 100 overall player is actually kind of nice for people that want to play for free.
Team and one for my career. I am betting a lot of you have finished your 45 minutes already from our last stream a couple weeks back. But if you keep watching beyond that and watch for a total of 2 hours, you will also get a My Team 100 overall or higher pack, camo pants for your My Player, and also 60 skill boosts. Now,
like anybody cares about them camo
Twitch
pants.
drops are of course on Twitch, it's kind of in a name. So if
I don't
you're
care about
watching
them
on
camo
YouTube
pants.
or X or TikTok, come over to
That
Twitch
shit's ass.
if you want to earn a locker code. Next thing, something new. We are starting something called Creator Challenges today. So from now until 2K26 Early Access begins, if you make content that breaks down or reacts to any of our 2K26 courtside reports, including today's gameplay one, you're going to want to use the hashtag NBA2K Challenge in your video in the description or the title. And after you all reach the community goal of 2,026
oh my god
videos, you all will unlock a locker code for a drawstring bag and a My Team pack in 2K26 that we're going to post during early access. And on top of that, if you go to our Creator Challenge website at this link below, you will be able to fill out a form, submit your video, and then in September, we are going to draw 26 eligible winners who will each get 1 million VC in 2K26.
Now that's a W.
All right, let's get into gameplay and welcome in our special guest. Dax, how are you feeling today?
Hell yeah, here we go.
Man, oh man, I'm feeling good, man. And for me, too, it feels amazing being like kind of on the outside of the information. So everything I'm about to see today is going to be new and news to me as well. So you'll get to see my live reaction.
Here we go.
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
That's good.
Let's get it.
Alrighty,
we're not covering up
Evan,
are we?
I see the chat.
Yeah, we're not covering up Evan. All right, cool.
The first thing we do have for everybody today is the cinematic gameplay trailer for 2K26. This was captured using the PS5 version of the game. It's still early in the morning for you. I hope it wakes you up and gets you ready for the rest of the stream. Stacks, I think they're ready.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I want to see it, man. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited.
All right, let's see this cinematic trailer with crazy words, everybody. Y'all ready? Oh, dear Lord. Here we go. We'll turn down the volume so it doesn't hopefully get like copywritten. all new motion engine. Yeah, I'm gonna mute it, everybody, and we'll just watch it. If you want to watch it with volume, you can watch it when it comes out. Deal out daggers. Okay. Enhanced catch and shoot. Oh, so I guess they made it more fluid. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. Yeah, the song is copyrighted, so we're not gonna listen to this. Clamp song, sharper defensive coverage. Okay, we've heard this before. Put on a show. Improved rhythm shooting. Okay, well, rhythm shooting's back, and that's ass because cheaters can use it to their advantage. So that's pretty bad. Um, I'm gonna tell you, this game is not gonna be good. I'm not gonna get my hype my hypes not hype. Sorry. Like I said, I'm out of it this morning. I'm not gonna get hyped for this. And no one else should, bro. I'm the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. There's only a few creators gonna tell you the truth. We ain't gonna be down there trying to get early access and trying to, bend our knee to 2K. Like, I'm not doing that. All right, here we go.
And hey, man, you know what? Well, the first thing I want to say about that trailer that I noticed off the rip is the different camera angles and stuff we got. Like, I don't know if, hopefully, I'll be able to make some content too with that, with those type of camera angles. That looks pretty fire. Also, pro play, man. A lot of signature moves I've seen in there. Kevin Durant, looking just like himself, movement wise. Same with Jalen Brunson, that little turnaround shot that he does. Amazing, man. I'm hyped for it, man. I've seen a lot of stuff in that trailer that I really like.
For sure. Shout out to our creative teams and our marketing teams who
Same
put
BS
together
trailer.
that very, very
I
awesome
don't really
trailer.
care.
I am very biased. So that shot of LeBron, like behind the rim at the end, that was just perfect. I see somebody in the chat says LeBron is not doing that at 41 years old. I'm pretty sure LeBron just did that a couple months ago, so that shot is very accurate. But that was just to start what we have today. Next up, we are going to pass it to our gameplay director, Mike Wang, and a special guest who recorded a courtside report video together for you, and they're going to go through some of the gameplay features in 2K26.
Okay.
Check this one out.
Let's see what Mike Wayne got. The horrible gameplay director. The guy that's been failing us for years. Man hasn't made a good 2K since 2K20.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with NBA2K gameplay director Mike Wang to break down this year's new gameplay features in 2K26. Today,
Oh my
we'll discuss
God,
the
bro.
new Pro Play motion engine, enhanced rhythm shooting, and
Stop.
other advanced controls.
Stupid
Now
ads.
let's get to it.
Jesus,
This year,
kicking me
Pro
off.
Play technology is evolving, bringing more authenticity than ever before through advancements in rhythm shooting, new customization options on offense, an all-new dynamic motion engine, and much more. In 2K26, Pro Play powers the all-new dynamic motion engine, using machine learning technology to make your actions feel more lifelike and realistic. Dynamic lower body pose matching adjusts the exact positioning of players' legs and feet on the fly to remove the skating seen in past games and ensure that players launch, plant, and cut realistically. This is the biggest change to player movement since NBA2K21, offering a fresh and authentic feeling every time you step on the court.
And that's the same year I made it to the league. It's wild to see how gameplay's evolved the last couple of years.
Oh, that was a little bit of gameplay right there.
Players who take
Okay.
advantage of the rhythm shooting mechanic will notice more responsive and authentic jump shots that simulate a true shooting motion. We really wanted to emphasize creating a skill-based environment in 2K26 that blends authenticity with competition for a more rewarding experience. This renewed focus will be felt across multiple gameplay features, from shot outcomes to successful blocks and steals and loose balls and rebounds.
As a shooter, that sounds awesome. But what about potential changes to moves in the post?
Oh my
Big man
God.
in NBA
This is gonna be
2K26 will now
broken,
be
chat.
able to leverage
Just watch.
all new signature go-to post shots by holding
Oh
up
my
on the
God.
shot stick while in the post. Players can lean into a host of new moves, including shimmy floaters, baby hooks, and up and unders. Playing with your back to the basket is a lost art, but those who are able to master it can take advantage in the paint.
Okay. Custom layup
In previous
packages.
versions of NBA 2K, layups were limited by a single signature layup package. But this year, players can draw inspiration from around the league to mix and match standard layups,
Okay.
floaters,
Now
quick
that's a
scoops,
W. That's a
Euro
small
steps,
W. I can give
hop
2K on
steps,
that.
and spins, and determine exactly how they
Okay.
want to finish around the rim.
To customize like your layups, I like it.
2K26 uses system-driven technology to generate player-to-player collisions that are more reliable compared to previously scripted motion-captured animations. Coupled with new dynamic motion, this change improves the freedom of authentic movement for both the dribbler and on-ball defender. Interior defense has also been redesigned so that it's easier to put a body on shooters when they're finishing around the rim and make body-to-body contact in the air. And bigs will feel increased physicality when roaming in the paint.
Mm.
Last but not least, we've added some new offensive controls to give players a more intuitive, deliberate, and free-flowing experience. Ball handlers can now shield themselves from steals by reacting with the Quick Protect mechanic. The introduction of Quick Protect will bring more balance and lead to more skill-based outcomes. You can even use it to put defenders in jail, just like Luka and other strong guards love to do. For spot-up
Okay.
shooters, you can use the new Quick Shot feature by holding the left trigger on catch-and-shoot shots. This will skip the dip and allow you to get your shots off super quick like Klay Thompson. Slashers
Okay.
now have access to slow-motion Euro step gathers, something we've been seeing a lot of in the league.
Okay, that
kind of
looked kind
and
of
Ant.
fast with
This will
Anthony
help you
Edwards.
navigate through the paint and around
That
defenders by
move right there.
decelerating to throw defenders off and create space with a slow-mo finish. And finally, another highly requested feature is the ability to force rat passes, which will allow you to feed the corner three or thread the needle to a cutting teammate and avoid defenders playing the passing lanes.
Yeah, we need better passing,
As
so
a
I like that.
big-time 2K fan, I can't wait to get my hands on 2K26 and experience these all-new features for myself.
Gameplay in NBA 2K26 has taken a giant leap forward, with more personalization and variety, faster pace, and more skill-based gameplay.
Whether you're a new player or a veteran like me.
Oh, that looked quick.
Master
Okay, hold on,
fundamentals
y'all.
is all new.
That did look quick with
Pre-order
Jalen.
NBA 2K26
That did look
Superstar
fast with
for the
Jalen.
No
I'm
Doubt
not gonna lie to
edition
y'all.
today and hit the court
That
sooner
did look.
with
That
early
did look.
access,
Okay.
starting on August
Okay.
29th.
If it's faster paced, I like that. That did look quick with Jalen Brunson right there.
Man, oh man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
Shout out to Mike Wayne for coming through and blessing us with some more information, man. But yeah, we got
I'm not gonna get my hopes
bag to
up,
get into
but
today, Evan.
that did
So
look pretty
let's go
quick
ahead
with
and start
Jalen
kicking
Brunson.
it off with
Bro, if
some
it's fast
good news.
paced, that's all I care about.
Yeah, there is a lot there. And just like last time, we just gave Stacks a list of everything in the full Court Center Report blog that we can talk about today. So we're going to go put them in your shoes and go through not only each feature that Mike and Tyrese mentioned in more detail, but also we're going to talk about a couple of improvements that actually weren't even mentioned in the video. So stick around for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready if you are,
Yes, sir.
Stacks.
Yes. Yeah. Let's get into it, man. I'm excited. I'm hyped up. I know the chat is ready to get into it as well.
Bro,
So
these
first up,
dumbass
we got
ads.
Pro
Yo,
Play
I'm sorry,
Motion
YouTube. I don't know
Engine.
what's
Mike
going
said that
on.
this is the biggest change to the motion engine since NBA 2K21. I'm pretty sure we got a few questions about that in the chat. So Evan, what exactly does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, sure. In case you haven't heard about Pro Play in the past, that's been a big step towards more lifelike basketball in 2K. And it's this really cool tech that lets us use footage from real NBA games to capture animations from them. So we don't need to have players come to our studio and wear those mocap suits with the white dots and do the animations there. We can get them from the NBA footage. So at its core, Pro Play is about getting a huge library of animations from the NBA. And I think oftentimes the community attributes more to Pro Play than what it really is. So I just wanted to clarify that first. But anyways, the last 2 years, you've seen Pro Play for things like shot animations and dribbling. And now, this year, as you heard Mike say, that NBA footage is powering all of the on-court movement in 26. So it is not just the dribbling, but it is expanding to offensive movement, the way players move on defense, and even off-ball movement as well. And you might be thinking, well, what's the actual benefit, right? Well, when you play, you are going to see how players move in a more lifelike way. So you heard Mike talk about how in past years you may see players kind of skate around or slide around, right? I think that's been a lot of feedback that we've gotten in the past before. And with this new motion engine, you are going to see that skating and sliding a lot less. So hopefully you guys will feel
That's
this
a small
change when you
W.
get your hands on 2K26
I would say
very
the
soon.
sliding has always been a big problem throughout
All
the
right,
years.
man. Sound like some good news to us, man. Especially skating and sliding all over the court. I know nobody wants that. Next up, we have enhanced rhythm shooting. All right, I was a rhythm shooting demon this past year, and now rhythm shooting is enhanced. I would love to know more about that too.
Yeah, I keep being asked if rhythm shooting is back, and it is. It's also got some really cool upgrades that I'm personally excited about because, like a lot of people this past year, I was kind of resistant to it at first, just being honest. But over time, I wanted to learn something new. And now at the end of year, just like you, Stacks, I use rhythm shooting for almost everything. All of my catch and shoots, all of my step backs. And I've heard from not just you, but many people who've done the same thing. So for those of you who like shooting with the button, you can still shoot the button. That is not removed, but rhythm shooting is a more advanced option. And if you take the time to
Was
learn
that
it,
a hint
you
by
won't
Evan that
regret
they're
it
gonna try
because
to
this year the
remove the
big
button
upgrade is
shooting?
that rhythm shooting is no longer just about
But I'm
matching
telling
the
you, they're
player's
all they're
animation,
trying to get
but
everything
rather
into the
giving you
right
the full
stick.
control over the animation. So when you do, picture your controller. When you do the down up flick on your right stick, the way you flick the stick will actually change the way your player is shooting. So to try to explain this in like the simplest way we can, rhythm shooting has two parts, right? The timing of when you flick the stick, and then the tempo of how you did it. Timing and tempo. For
Right.
timing, if you flick up really early, you can now release the ball earlier. And if you flick up late, you can kind of hold on to the ball for a moment before you let go. And then for tempo, if you flick up kind of fast, you're going to rush your shot. But if you flick with a slower tempo, you're going to do like a lazier looking release. So the cool thing about this is there isn't necessarily a right or wrong timing anymore. It's giving you more freedom because let's say, for example, you rushed your timing to get the shot, right? The defender's closing out, you want to rush your shot.
Stacks, like,
If
what the
you
hell is
rush the
this?
timing, but you still green the tempo, you can still make the shot. So to me, it's really just about how you shoot in real life. And the dev team is giving us more control as a shooter than you would have simply by pressing the button.
So pretty much
So
the green
I got
window
to
is
mess
like
around a little bit with this
really
earlier
big,
last week, and I'm
and
still
it's
getting the hang
easier
of
to
it.
shoot
But
with it.
I can't wait to
How
try it out some
lovely.
more. And Stacks, I think you're gonna like it too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told
yeah,
y'all,
man.
bro, I'm giving
I think that's one
26
of those
one last
things that I'm gonna
chance,
have to
but
get
I'm
my
not
hands on
excited with
to
rhythm
actually
shooting
see
coming back.
exactly how it works.
Cheaters
So
have found a way
yeah,
to cheat
I'm excited
and
to
make
see
a
what
script
that's
for
about.
it.
Definitely gonna go back to rhythm shooting, but I
Not
gotta see
excited.
what it's looking like. Next
Not
up, we got
excited.
skill-based gameplay. I know that's been a big topic lately. We don't have to spend too much time on it.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna
All
go
right,
back to
yeah,
that Jalen
skill-based
Brunson
gameplay.
clip
Let's get to it.
when this
Yeah, we did
releases on
talk about
YouTube
this
because I
on
know
the
they
roadmap
released a
stream a
trailer
while
on
back.
YouTube.
So like we'll just do a
Yeah.
quick recap. But remember,
And
I see the chat
that
asking about
movement
this.
did look pretty
This
quick
year, a
when
point
he
of
went
emphasis
when
in
he went
26
left
for our dev
right.
team is skill-based and
That was
competitive
fast
gameplay
paced.
that makes you feel more in control. So when people are asking about like the outcome of shots, rebounds, loose balls, steals, and all those things like that, we are intending to make that more skill-based and competitive. So as you hear
Yes,
us talk
please.
about all the new features today, just keep that
Rebounding
in
has been
mind. And
horrible
the other
for
thing we did
years.
talk about last time
It's
were
so
the key
RNG
gameplay
based,
settings that
and
were
people
adjusted.
get
So
you
higher
should never, if
difficulties.
you have a
In most
guy that has a
multiplayer
higher
modes, we're
rebounding
going to
stat,
have
he
green or
should
miss
never
for
get
shot
out
timing.
rebounded
And
by
then
a
layup
build that
timing
has
is
a lower
permanently
rebounding
enabled
stat.
so that people aren't making real player percentage
Like there
layups
shouldn't be a
when they're
massive
heading.
gap.
So that should
It
catch
should
you up if you
be,
missed our last stream.
kind of
Yeah,
even, I
man.
guess you
I
could
think the
say.
layup timing thing is probably my favorite thing from last stream, just because like maybe
So like for
mid-year I
example, like
started
if someone has a
adapting layup
99
timing. I
rebound
think
rating
personally for me it's been
on
better
offense and
in
defense,
terms
and
of like
someone
how I
has like
play and
an
getting those layups off.
85,
So I'm excited
but
to
the
see
build is like,
more
and the
people
build
be
is
pushed to
smaller,
use that as
that build
well
should
and
not
kind of
be
create
getting
a little
as
bit more
many
of a bigger skill
boards
gap, when playing
as the
in one
taller
on one.
build
Anyway,
with the high rebound
let's go
rating.
to the
But
next
in past
thing.
2Ks
We
with
have signature
RNG,
go-to post
that's
shot. So we
not been
already
a thing.
had that signature shot
Bro,
like pretty
this
much
is
on the
gonna be
perimeter,
so
but now it
broken.
look like we
They're gonna
have
need to patch
we'll be
this in the
showing some
first
love to
week
the
of
big
2K,
men out
bro.
here,
That's
man.
why
So
they're giving us
let's hear
7-day
about
early
those
access.
signature
I hope
go-to
everyone knows
posts.
we're gonna be them guinea
Yeah, so many of
pigs,
you probably remember
so
the
they can
regular
fix the
go-to
game before
shots
it
we've
fully
added. And
releases around the
personally, it's
world.
really fun anytime I see a video of like somebody
I think
doing
I'm
a
capping.
side-by-side
That's
of
why they
2K
doing a
gameplay and
7-day
IRL
early
footage
access,
together. So like I've seen it for Steph a lot,
so they can
KD,
do the first
Kyrie,
day
people like that.
patch.
So the dev team has worked on giving big men more moves this year
They're
as
not
well,
hiding it, bro.
and
We're
they've
literally
added
their
what we're
guinea pig.
calling go-to post shots. So when you're in the post, if you hold the right stick up, you're going to see new post moves and moves that a bunch of big men in the NBA are doing today. So I'm hoping to see some more go-to
So
shot
centers
types
have been pretty
for
much
big men
buffed in
now
the
this
patch.
year as well,
Lovely.
like some of the ones
So
that
my
we
boy
saw
Sink gonna
in
have
the
to
gameplay
learn that
trailer.
if he ends up getting 26. Learn the go-to.
Okay, man. Yeah, I kind of messed around with the go-to shots. It took me a while to kind of figure out which one I liked the best, but I found one that's pretty effective for me. Anyway, moving on. We got custom layups, right? Now I heard Mike say mix and match.
I like the
I,
custom layups. Because think
so
about it, we can
when
get
I say
custom
mix
dunks.
and
We can
match,
get
I'm
different
thinking
dunk
mixing
packages,
one
but we
player's
can never
layup
get
package with another player.
different
Like, is
layup
that
packages.
what are we talking about here when
So
we
now we
talk
can get a
about that?
different Euro. We can get a
You are
different,
correct because a
like
popular
you can
piece
just
of
get different
feedback from the
everything.
community and something I've heard
So I think
often
that's
has been
W's by
somebody
2K for
might
that.
like a certain animation from a player's layup package, but they don't want all of that layup animations, right? And this is an
Yeah.
addition that tries to address that feedback. So in the past, you pick one layup package, and that player's
I love
package
that.
determines all of your layup.
They're at least trying,
you
y'all. I
set
can see
different
by
players'
at least with
animations for
this
different
custom
types
layups,
of
they're at least
layups.
trying
We have
to
normal
take
layups,
people's.
reverse layups,
Okay, we're actually
floaters,
getting to
quick
see.
scoops,
Whoa, we're
stutter
actually getting to
steps,
see it.
hop steps, and spins. There's
Normal
some
layups,
here
reverse
in the
layups, floater
micro
layups, quick
customization
scoop
menu.
layups.
And then these new like specific
They've
categories,
never
that is
done this
available
before.
both
Where they
when
actually
you're
show us the
customizing it by
menu.
player, and also if you play My NBA, it's
Okay.
also going to be available when you're
They're gonna at
adding new
least
rosters.
try. I'm
So
not
you
gonna
can
get
put players in
excited, but
them
they're
and
at
you can
least
assign to
trying.
them
So
these
I'll
different
give them
types
a
of
W
layup
for that.
as well. It's a really cool feature to me.
That is a very cool feature, Evan.
Yeah. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I can
Custom
already
layups being
imagine. I
in,
know
I
some
like
of
that.
the people that play competitively,
Because you can
you
always
know,
customize
are
your dribble
probably going to
moves,
want to
of
use a
course.
lot of
That's
other
always been a
people's layup
thing.
package
And
because
then
a
they
lot of
added
those layups
custom
might
dunk
get blocked
packages
in
a few
competitive
years back where
gameplay.
you could just pick
So now I
multiple
can
dunk
see them mixing
packages.
maybe some
But you can never do
Kyrie,
that
some
with
Steph
layups. You'd
Curry.
always have to be
You know what I'm
stuck with
saying?
that
Get a
one layup
real like
package.
innovative inside of
And then
this.
there'd
So
be one good
that's
layup
fire, man. I
animation.
like that as well.
Excuse me, but then the
Being
rest would
able
be
to mix
ass.
layup packages. I don't think we've been able to do that for a while, man. So I'm definitely locked into that. Next though, we got defense. And Mike said that collisions and interior defense are better this year. That's great to hear, man. That's definitely great to hear.
Yeah,
What exactly
defense
does
needs
that
to be
mean, though,
better.
Evan?
If the gameplay is fast paced
Well,
and the
in the
defense is
past, the
also
way players'
good,
bodies
then
collided with each
we
other
have a
were
good 2K.
scripted, right? That was through
At least
mocap.
gameplay
I think many
wise.
of you knew that, or at least
But then
assumed
obviously
that
the other
based
factors
on
are
how those animations
rewards,
look. Well, this year
events,
in
how the park
2K26, there is
looks.
new tech
But if the
that
gameplay is
actually
down pat,
generates those collisions.
then
So you're going
2K
to
could
notice as a dribbler or
honestly
even like an on-ball
just,
defender, you are going to notice more freedom
they
of
would
movement
generate more money if
rather
they
than kind of
actually had a
getting
good
stuck
product.
in a scripted, mocapped
And I just
animation.
don't think
That's one
they
benefit
see
there.
the
And
vision
the other
that a
one
lot
for
of us
interior
have.
defense,
Like if
that
you
has been
make the game
redesigned.
like
So that
2K16,
big swing of
2K17
body
when it comes
bumps
to
more
gameplay,
reliably when
and then
contesting
have a
dimension
fire
balls. So
part
you're really going to
with
feel more physicality in the
good
paint if you are
rewards,
guarding around the rim. So there was
you're gonna
defensive
have a lit
improvements as well.
game,
We never want
and
to
that's
make
what
it
they need.
one-sided.
That's
We
what
do
they
want to
want,
remember
you know.
our defensive players out there as well.
But they haven't been wanting that. It's like their
Yeah,
hunger
for
is
sure,
gone
man.
because they
I
got no
think
competition.
anytime we could get some defensive
But
improvement, show
you
some
will be
love
having
to the defensive
competition
side of the
in
ball,
May of next
is
year.
always a great time.
GTA
Next,
6
too, not
about
only
to
defense,
take everybody
we also got new
from all the
rebounding
games.
timing feedback. Now, this is interesting. I'm not
Ooh,
sure if this is something we've ever seen in 2K
so you gotta
before.
time your
So,
rebound pretty
let's see what
much.
we got here.
I like
Yeah,
that.
so this is actually a small but really helpful addition when I saw it for the first time. Maybe I was just out of the loop because I didn't really play on big builds until the last year, but I never knew when to press triangle to jump for a rebound. I kind of just like pressed triangle randomly. So if you're like me and you didn't know, the ideal time to jump for a rebound is right before the ball makes its final bounce off the rim. So if a
Yeah.
ball bounces twice before coming down, it is that final bounce that matters. And this year, when you do have an excellent timed rebound, you are going to see a green flash below your player's feet, just like you see in this clip of the Thunder. And if you do nail the timing and get a green rebound, it is going to significantly boost your chances of securing the ball. So it is
Okay.
important to get the rebound timing right to have the best chance of grabbing the board over somebody
I
who
kind of like that.
might not know the timing
I
as
like
well as
that.
you do. And this green flash is really there to kind of help educate you and help you learn and adjust to when you have to jump.
And now the thing is froze. Bro, I swear, whoever is
And last thing
allowing
there, just
ads
a
to
note,
run
not
during
all
this
bigs are created
stream,
equal. So if a player has higher
freaking
defensive or
stupid.
offensive rebounding attributes, they are
Turn
going
off
to
the
find it
damn
easier
ads.
to nail that timing and get that green flash on offensive or defensive types of rebounds, whichever one their attribute is higher for. So definitely don't skip out on your rebounding attributes.
Okay, I think that's amazing too. I think that adds another level of what people like to call a skill gap now, even in rebounding. You know, I think that's probably going to go into how a lot of people make their bigs this year. They might think a little bit more about adding more rebounding now, just to get that better timing on there, get that clutch rebound. Anyway, let's move forward. Next, we got new controls. Mike talked about some of these like rat passes. And there's a lot here, so let's get into some of them.
Yeah, rat passes, like being able to
Yeah, so I
pass
mean,
around
one thing
people
before we go through like each of the new
and stuff,
controls,
that's actually
there's
good.
an important note here that I think many of you will be very happy to hear that the overall game speed in 2K26 has been sped up compared to 2K25. So hopefully that is good news for many of you. But as you hear about these new controls, keep that in mind because if the game speed is faster, that means players who have faster decision making, who can anticipate what's going to happen next, are going to be rewarded more. So Mike and Tyrese in that video, they covered some of these new controls already, so we'll just do a quick recap of them. But Stacks, what do you got first?
Yeah, the advanced controls.
Quick protect. By the way, I do want to say,
Yeah, quick
man,
protect
games
is
being
actually pretty good for
faster is a
ball
huge
handlers. I
W
like
as
that.
well. I know that's been something that I've been
Because you
talking
just
about
be
a lot
like, if
too.
you go up against a good
Just having
defender and
the
he's
game
just
speed a
pressing
little bit
square,
faster, so I really
there's
like
really
that.
no
So
way
first
to
up,
like
we got quick
defend that
protect.
unless you post up, and no one wants to post
Yeah,
up
you heard Mike talk
at
about
the
this one.
3-point line.
This is a
That's
new control
stupid.
so that when you're dribbling, if you tap the left trigger, you can now kind of shield the ball or evade somebody reaching in on you to get a steal. So
Okay.
if you
I
do
like that.
react quickly enough to a defender that's reaching in, you
I
can
like that.
counter it. And then the goal here is to
So
give
pretty
that
much they
defensive
are,
balance.
from
So
what
if you
I'm
still
seeing, they are
could
rewarding
ultimately
people with
lead
good
to a
reaction
steal-based
time.
outcome. But there's actually
A
one
lot of
more
y'all
use
gonna
to
be
it that has a
ass.
dual purpose. So as
Not
you're
me though. I've been
driving
playing
to the
games for
basket,
years. I got
if
some
you
pretty
feel a
fast
defender
reaction
kind of on
times.
your back, you can actually do a quick protect, tap the left trigger, and then you'll trap them on your hip to get open. I think you saw in the video that this is something
But
Luca
obviously, I'll
does
be
pretty much every
energized.
game I watch him in. So
Like,
that's
not
that's
this
the example
morning.
we
This
use.
coffee ain't
Luca
working,
is
y'all. I'm
somebody who uses
sorry.
the quick protects a lot.
I'm an L
But
streamer.
yeah,
I'm
there
an
are double
L
uses
person
to these new
this
controls.
morning. Jeez.
Yeah, I like that.
But
I
I
like
always
the
want to do
sound
these
of that,
damn
man.
live
And I like
streams
that a
early in
lot
the morning.
of these
So my bad.
gameplay changes and these new things that's going into it are like
Yeah, quick protect.
enhance the skill gap. You know what I'm saying? So I really do like that. Quick protect. I feel like that can be very, very, very useful. That just for the things that you said right there too. So
It's a good feature.
Next up, we're gonna talk about the no dip catch and shoots. I'm very interested about that. I think we saw a little bit of an example of it in the gameplay with Klay Thompson. So let's hear about that.
Yeah, this one is, I think, I shouldn't say it, now, but I think this is my favorite feature today, just because it's the one that I'm gonna probably have the chance to use the most. Because when I'm out there playing, as some of you know, I am always sitting in the corner, right? I'm not, I don't dribble. I just kind of sit there and knock down threes for my team. So this is a really cool addition because the dev team has added a feature in 2K26 for people like me and anybody else who kind of is a corner sitter or just sits there waiting for the ball to shoot. When you're standing still and you get past the ball, if you hold down the left trigger, you are going to square up and catch the ball and then go straight into your shot without dipping your hands down. And it's funny that, when I first learned about this feature, I remember this like old Klay Thompson video that I watched before where he kind of explains exactly this. And he talked about how he mastered being able to catch and shoot in rhythm without dipping. And it's part of why he's such a good shooter. So this new feature is going to help you
Interesting.
do
Oh my
exactly that.
God, bro.
In 2K,
These
like
about
Klay
to piss me
Thompson
off
and
with
anybody else
ads. Thank
who
you. They
does
turned
that
it
in real
off.
life NBA.
Oh my Lord. So
Yeah, we like that
retarded. But see, now it makes the freaking thing freeze up.
too, man.
Oh my
Okay, so
God, bro.
far all of these gameplay improvements are pretty fire. That one is pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no dip catch and
Next up, we
shoots.
have
This is nice.
revamped signature size up. Let's get it.
What does
This
that
one
mean?
is like a control change, kind of. So they're a little different this year. There are two inputs now. So you can either imagine your controller, you can either rock the right stick back and forth, left and right, or you can repeatedly flick the right stick like up, 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 and you're going to get two different size up combinations. This is really just to give you more variety in what types of size ups that you can do. Because when you go left, right versus up, 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 it's going to be a different size up. So more controls for those advanced users out there and advanced dribblers who want to take advantage of those size ups.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
like that,
it sounds cool, but I gotta
I
see
see
it
one
to
of my
believe it.
favorite moves in the game. This is a move I utilize a lot, man. We got
So
slow motion Euro steps now. I kind of want to hear a little bit about that, man. I
yeah,
love
what is that?
using the Euro step.
Low
What do you got
motion.
about that?
Yeah, this one does look very cool because there are very few players who can just put their head down and barrel their way to the rim every play. Like most players, they need a little finesse there. So the dev team has added these slow motion Euro steps.
Me,
This is another
Swante, and a
left
few
trigger
others are
control.
speaking the
If you're
truth,
the
y'all.
controller again,
Don't
as
listen
you're
to
doing a Euro
these.
step, if
Don't
you
listen
hold
to
down the left
this
trigger, you can slow down mid
until we
move
see
and
it
do
for
like a slow motion
ourselves.
drag step.
Like,
If your
say
defender kind
W,
of
but
isn't
then
expecting
once we
it,
see
it
it, we gotta
jumps
see if
based
it's
on what
actually
your
a
normal
W
layup
for
speed
ourselves.
or
Like,
Euro step speed
all these
would be.
features
They're
actually
gonna
work
fly right
how they
past you.
say.
So it is a new way for people to mix things up with their layups. And I gotta say, like overall, layups in general feel really good this year. From what I've seen, from what I've heard from people who play the game, that layups in general feel really good. So
So layups
if you're
overpowered
somebody who
again
likes driving in for layups, hopefully you're gonna have a great year.
because they were broken in 24.
I ain't gonna lie, I
So
like that.
many
That's probably
contested
my
layups to go
favorite
in.
feature so far. Like I said, I like to utilize the Euro step and being able to like kind of throw the defender
I'm worried
off,
about
like you
them
said,
post go-to
make him
shots,
jump when
man.
he think you're going up,
I'm just
and
hoping they
then
fix
go
the
up with the layup.
matchmaking where us
I really
guards
like that.
don't have
Not gonna
to
lie,
go
that's
up
probably
against
my favorite
centers.
feature right there. But next up, we also
Now, if
have
builds are
back
super cheap,
passes.
then I'll play.
Yeah, I saw the chat like this when we were talking about it earlier, showing it in the video. So this one is like a new control. So in the past, like double tapping circle, if you're on PlayStation, double tapping circle, that was a flashy pass, right? I used to spam that by accident sometimes. But now double tapping circle is going to do a wrap pass. Because I've seen people submit 2K25 videos in our feedback channels that are like, why did my pass go straight into the back of a defender? And they wish they had more control over what type of pass they did. So now The good passes out there, you can control when to do a wrap pass and avoid your pass going into somebody's back. And
Okay.
this one is pretty simple. So double tapping circle on
Just double
PlayStation
tapping
or
circle.
double
Okay.
tapping
I like
B
that.
on an Xbox controller.
I like
That's going to do a
simplicity.
wrap
It
pass to the
makes
button.
sense to make a lot of these simple. The only thing that really should be super
Perfect. Love
advanced
that.
is
Have a little bit more control
dribbling.
over your passes.
That's how you're gonna
Speaking
really
of
create a skill
passes,
gap.
Next up, we got alley-oops.
Yeah, this one was not in the video. This one is a small change to alley-oops to make sure they require a little more thinking. So on lower difficulties, alley-oops are still going to be similar to previous years. You can get away with just pressing square, and you don't really have to think too much, right? But on higher difficulties, the button the dunker has to press is going to be randomized. So on PlayStation, for example, it is not always going to be square. It could be any of
Really?
the 4 buttons on the right side of your controller, so that just makes sure there's more thought behind an alley-oop, because it could be circle, it could be triangle, or X, or square, and you're going to have to pay attention on those
So
higher
pretty much,
difficulties
yeah, they're
to
making
finish your
this game
alley-oop.
really fast reaction time from what I'm gathering. They're making it like, oh, you
this
gotta
is
like
just for me. I'm not
be on
speaking
your
for anybody. I think
toes.
anything we can do to increase the
Like
skill gap, I
when a
know
person comes for a
we keep
steal,
going
quick
back to that,
protect.
but anything we can do to
When a
increase the
defender's
skill
closing
gap,
out and your
I think
person's
is
wide
cool.
open,
Now,
but
going
he's in front of
online,
you, that
you
pass.
know, you won't get
Like
spammed with
there's more
alley-oops and all of those crazy things.
decision making that
And
you're
now it's
gonna
going to
have
be
to
a little
do,
bit more difficult. I think
and
all
you
of
have to
this
be
stuff,
quick on your
though,
feet.
once you
I mean, I
play
kind
the
of like
game for
that,
a
but at the
while
same
and get the
time,
hang of
these
it, you know what I'm
casuals,
saying?
they're gonna be
You'll get used
struggling
to it and you'll start to get a
if
little bit
everything
better
works
at it.
out.
Next
And
up, we
I think
have
some
you know.
people in the chat, I think some people in the chat, they're underestimating their reaction time. Some of you don't like this, but when you actually do it, I'm pretty sure you're going to be reacting quick enough to whether it's X, square, triangle,
Yeah,
whatever
people
it
like
is.
if y'all
I
are
think
mad
you're
about the reaction
underestimating your
time,
reaction
then that
time.
just
Those in
tells
the
me
chat
y'all
who haven't
really
heard
weren't
about it
good at these
and
games.
were a little scared about
2K
what that
should have
means
been a
for you as a
reaction
dunker, I
based
think you're
game.
underestimating yourself.
I mean, you know, if they're not good enough to get the button
Because
pressed in
2K be
time, man,
bailing
I don't
y'all
know
out
what to
with
tell
certain
them, man.
animations
That's
where like
tough.
I'll pass
Anyway,
and your
moving on.
player catches the
We
ball
also
for
have
you. Like
setting
no,
screens.
like
Let's talk
that's
about it.
bailout.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this one is for the big men out there. So this year, when you are setting a screen, you can kind of make fine adjustments to which way you want to face. So as you're setting a screen, you can nudge the left stick, left or right, to kind of rotate your player 45 degrees a little bit in whichever direction you nudge the stick, right, left or right. Or you can flick the left stick in the opposite direction of what you're facing, and your players kind of do like a 180-degree turn, like a spin. And that means that if you're a smart big who starts learning these and can really pin defenders, you're going to get your ball handlers open better. So this is an advanced control for being added for like big men who want to be at the next level and be a better screener.
So
For
what
their
this
team.
tells me is screens are going to be,
All
if
right, well,
people
that is
master it,
it for the new
overpowered, which
controls. A lot of new
means
things to learn. Like you're saying,
screens.
especially with the faster
Man.
game speed.
So if anybody likes ISO
I
ball,
know, like a lot of people,
seems like
a lot
we
of
ain't
people
getting
don't
that
like
again.
change, man. But you gotta
That's
lock in
sad.
for a little while, get in the lab.
Thank everybody joining the
You
stream.
know,
I
once you
appreciate
get
it.
used to it, I'm pretty sure everything is gonna be okay. But anyway,
Please lock up the
before we
stream.
wrap up, is there anything about AI and coaching that we need to know?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot about AI and coaching, to be honest, in the blog that everyone should definitely go read. But, you know, especially if you play my team or my NBA and you consistently have a lot of AI teammates, it's definitely something you kind of want to, learn about. But we can summarize a few real quick here. We have time. What do you got?
Okay, let's start out with first up we have drive and kick intelligence.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So
like they're
this
talking about
one,
the AI and improving
yeah, I've
it.
heard this feedback a lot.
I don't care
The
about
AI
this.
like wouldn't pass when they should, or
This
you as
is
the
stupid.
user
Why
might
are we
feel
even
like
okay?
AI should have made a pass that they didn't. But this year, the AI does have improved drive and kick intelligence.
We're
And what
wasting
that means
time
is
talking about
they are
AI.
going to be more
I'm
actively
done with
looking to
this
see when the
company,
defense
dog.
rotates and then pass out if there's an open shooter. But on the flip side, because we do have to balance it, right? For AI defenders, there is also new help defense intelligence. And that is about making AI smarter about when they collapse in to help and protect the paint on those drives. And this really factors in, how close the ball is to the basket so that defenders can adjust properly to help or then recover back out to the shooter. So if
Oh,
you think about the two things we
lovely.
talked about, the help defense and then the drive
My
and
career's
kick
gonna
on
be
offense,
hell to
those are
play
really
at play.
complementary. So it's really good to
My
encourage you
apologies.
to pass the ball around to make sure you
That's
find
gonna be
open man,
annoying.
whether it's you or your AI getting you open as well.
This is. We're wasting
Perfect,
time on
perfect.
AI.
Next up, we have My Player Freelance Engine. What is this about, Evan? This is my first time seeing this.
Well, as the name suggests, this one is specific to my players, obviously. So your AI teammates, they do now factor in where you are on the court, right? When you're playing my player, let's say you're in your NBA career, your teammates do understand where you are on the court, even if you don't have the ball. So for that drive and kick that we just talked about, if an AI drives in and defense kind of collapses on them in the paint, they're going to know
We
that where
really
you
are
are on the
talking
court,
about
and they
the
can find you more
AI.
consistently if you're
These
open. So when
guys,
the play is
bro,
wide open and you
they
defender went in
don't
to help,
care
they can
about their
find you in the
community,
corner
dude.
for an
We
open
don't
shot.
care about
And also
this.
with this
This
freelance
should be
engine, here's
dedicated
a new
fully to
set
gameplay,
of
like
quick plays
hard.
that you
Like,
have
bro,
when you're off
when
ball.
you say
You can kind of use
gameplay,
those quick plays
we need to
to
say we
communicate
need to
with your AI
see
teammates. So the example from the
heart
blog
gameplay,
is that when you're off ball, you can
not
tell your point guard that you're
gameplay
going to counter some
cinematic
screen out.
trailer.
The man's up,
This is just
or
a
you can
waste of
actually
our
call it the
time
post up
because
for
now we
yourself.
know.
Things like that are examples
I mean,
of
this
new
is their
quick
same
plays
cycle every
that are
year.
possible with this freelance engine. But there is more in the blog that we're not going to go through in its
Oh
entirety
my
here.
lord,
I think
y'all don't
it
believe
might
what they're
be better for you guys
saying.
to go read
Please
it
don't.
yourself.
Don't
But
buy the game unless you
real
really
quick
want it.
summary, there is smarter double team logic, so it sends a double at the right time.
And I will say the
Even though
green
it is
window
new to
did look a
double.
lot bigger.
There's better
So
screen navigation, so that
shooting's
AI
probably gonna be
defenders
very
can
easy
make
in
the best
26.
decision when they're on
But
screen
if
and
the
go over
gameplay's
under
fast
screen
paced and the
with more
defense
logic
is
than they have
actually
in the
good,
past. And then something I think many of our sim players
then
will
okay,
appreciate
but we'll
is the
see.
dev team has expanded playbooks. You now have the ability to put up to 80 plays in
I
your
got
playbooks
Evan
now.
says that the
For those
game
of
is
you who
sped
are
up,
basketball
but
experts
they
out
only
there,
showed us
you
one
know all
sped
the
up
ins and
move
outs of
in
those
the entire
plays.
trailer, and
I
that was a
can't claim
Jalen
to be
Brunson
somebody
move.
like that myself, but hopefully if
Because
you are one
everything
of those
else looked
people,
like slow
you
as
are going to
shit.
benefit from that feature. So definitely go give the full court to the port blog a read. There's a big AI and coaching section there that I think many of you will find to be very interesting.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, man, I think a lot of what we talked about goes back
L.
to
Everything I talked
what we
about
were
was
saying in the first
garbage.
stream that we did.
There's
Was
like a few
a
little
lot of
things,
community
but like
feedback.
I said, I
There's a
gotta
lot
believe
of
it to
things
see it.
here. We have a
Y'all
lot of
always
new
waste our
skill
time
gap
with this.
controls now. You know what I'm saying? Controls that's gonna
They always waste our time with this
kind of
bullshit.
expand that skill gap. So if you get really good at all of these new features,
Show us Park.
you know,
Show us
you'll
gameplay.
be a
This
better
game comes
player
out
going
in
forward.
literally in a
So
month.
I'm super excited about all of that stuff.
Less than a month now, actually.
2K26
Comes out 29th of August.
Yeah, the full blog, the Courtside Report, that
And then
is
watch,
live
content
right now
creators are
on
gonna
the
get it
NBA2K
that
website.
Wednesday. They're gonna
If you
get
missed
2
the
days
trailer,
before
there is
early
a Courtside Report
access.
video
So they're gonna get
that
it
is
in
live on
9
our
days
NBA2K
total
YouTube
early,
channel
and
as
they're gonna be
well.
praising the
That
game,
includes
hyping it up.
everything we just talked about in case you
No,
missed
like this
anything.
game gonna be
And
shit,
also,
bro.
if you do have any questions today, because I'm sure, as always,
Look at
every year's
this,
gameplay,
bro. Oh my
there's going to
god.
be a lot of questions.
Whoever
We
is doing
did
this
open,
is
or we are about to
horrible.
open our questions channel on Discord, discord.gg/NBA2K, and our dev team is going to be answering some of those questions. So that's discord.gg/NBA2K. Join there.
And y'all
There
gonna
is a
pick the
2K26
questions that
questions
y'all
channel.
care
Drop
about
your
to talk
gameplay
about,
questions there.
not the
Keep in
actual ones that
mind,
matter.
we are answering gameplay questions today. So don't ask about my player, the city, my team. As you saw on our roadmap, that is coming up soon. We're not answering questions about those yet. Today's questions are just going to be
Game
about what
comes
we
out in a
talked about
month. They're
with
not gonna
on
show
Twitter.
us anything, bro.
But I hope everybody learned something that they're excited to try out. For me, custom layups is a big upgrade. I've always wanted to mix and match my layup packages there of different
Just
players.
L's
So
after
that's a
L's
big
this
upgrade for
company
me.
takes,
I want to
bro.
try out that new rhythm shooting, the quick release catch and shoots. So I am very excited to play 2K26.
Rhythm shooting is gonna
Any
enhance
feature
these
stacks?
cheaters, bro. Y'all get ready. We're
I
gonna be
think for me,
getting. We're
mine's
gonna be
probably
playing
the
cheaters that are
auto
gonna go
step feature.
100%
I
shooting.
definitely want to master
These green
that and
windows
get
are
really
back.
good at that, man. Being able to
So y'all
separate
get
one
ready
step
for that.
down, kind of throw the defense
It's gonna be like
off
2K21 current gen
a
all
little
over
bit
again.
and getting an easy
They don't
bucket, wide
listen.
open layup off that. So I think for me right now, that's my favorite thing. But I'm sure once I get my hands on the game and play it for a while, I'll find something else that I like too. That's my favorite.
For sure. Well,
I mean, the
that
dribbling
gonna
is
do it
fast
for us.
paced.
We do have a couple notes to
W,
close things out,
but
though. Many
I
of
mean,
you
I only
have
saw
probably
one
finished your
fast
watch
paced
time
move,
with the
and that was a
45 minutes
Jalen
locker code
Brunson
between
move
last
from
time,
the
the last roadmap
trailer.
we did and
So I'm gonna
today.
have to.
So make sure you claim that in your Twitch inventory. Then go to the NBA2K Twitch Drops website and log in with the same Twitch account that you used. It has to be the same account, right? If you log in with a different account, we're not going to know that you watched 45 minutes. But your locker code, once you log in, is going to be shown.
No one cares
there.
about this damn locker
And
code.
remember, your code is unique. It can only be used once. So
Only
don't
for
share it or post it
2K25, bro.
anywhere
No one
public
cares about
unless you want to
25.
give it to
25 is
somebody
the
else.
worst
Once
2K.
you give it to somebody else and they
Y'all
use it,
do these
you're not
Twitch
gonna be able to
drops.
use
It
it
should
anymore
only be for
for
26
yourself.
to get
But
people
coming up next,
more
we are
invested.
going to talk about presentation. You may have noticed in today's gameplay trailer, I saw many of you in the chat were saying the lighting was better. There's lighting improvements. There
I know
will be
y'all
a
might say I'm a
Courtside
Debbie
Report
Downer,
blog
but look at
next
this.
week. It's going to cover all of that in more
We were
detail. I can't wait for that one.
lied
And
to
then also
last
next
year.
week,
I am
also
not
the same
getting
week
lied
towards the end
to
of the week,
again.
we are going to be talking
Okay?
about my players as
I'm
well,
not
which
getting
I know many
lied
of
to
you
again, y'all.
are excited to
I'm
hear.
not.
For now, we do have the
They're
little
not.
teaser
They're
of
not
who knows what
trapping
we'll be
me
talking
in
about
this
in the roadmap.
same
But
Year after
stay
year after
tuned
year
next week
bullshit. If
to see
26
the
is
full
ass,
reveal
I'm done.
of
I'm
what's
done.
next in my player.
GTA
There's a
6 will
lot
be
more
my
coming
full
out very
focus
soon.
on
That is
my
just the
YouTube
next
channel.
week. As
You
you
will
can
not
see in the
see
game
another
reset
2K
page, if you
thing
zoom in, there is a
ever
lot more
if this
coming
game
out
ends up being
very soon.
super trash.
Very last thing, we do want to hear about your first impressions of what we shared today. So if you do have a few minutes, once me and Stacks go off screen, you're going to see a QR code that takes you to a survey, and we're also going to pin the link in the chat. And we would really appreciate if you use that to let us know what you thought about the new gameplay features today. Let us know if you have any questions.
I mean, the gameplay
have any good
features
feedback
sound cool,
for us
but
to
they're,
learn.
I mean, like I said, I'm gonna have to see it
Stacks,
for
that's
myself.
all I got.
All right, man. So we'll
Cause
see
y'all be
you
capping
guys
and
next
yapping
week.
about the same old
That's
bullshit
another
every
big
year.
week coming up for us, man, with more
I'm gonna
information
speak the
about
truth to
NBA
everyone. I'm not
2K26.
gonna be that guy
If you
that that
guys
that
enjoyed what you
that
saw here today,
bends on my
until
knees
then,
and
we're
tries
gonna
to
wrap
hype
it
this
up here,
game
man.
up and
Appreciate y'all for
try to
stopping
get
through.
special
We out.
treatment that these other people get.
It'll be a fun August. Have a great weekend, you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Before I log off, I'm gonna say one thing. Like always, this is just an L. This is a L just trailer. It's a L stream. We want to see part gameplay. We want to see. So when they say gameplay, bro, I already know they're capping. Everybody gets excited every year for this shit. I already know 2K's cycle. They've been doing this um since part gameplay was a thing, which was in 2K16. This is ass. We don't care about this. I don't care about this. I care about seeing the city. I care about seeing the rewards, and I care about seeing the park gameplay. So not showing that just tells me they are going to do the same routine that they've been doing every year. So don't believe anything they say. Do not believe anything they say until you see it for yourself. Wait until those creators get the game. Wait until you start hearing from creators. Okay? Do not buy the game until you start hearing and you get your own opinions and you start seeing the game for yourself. So, I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video, next short, whatever type of content I decide to make today. So, I'll see y'all guys later. Take care. Peace out.